There was a time when Johnny Depp was one of the most powerful actors in the world. Fame, money, and everything people only dream of was within his reach. But then, something happened that no one saw coming. A controversy that shook his entire career.
Ms. Heard will undoubtedly present photos she sustained as a result of the claimed abuse by Mr. Depp.
A story where the line between truth and lies became almost impossible to see. And within a short time, the man who once ruled Hollywood lost his reputation, his identity.
Johnny Depp has lost his long-running libel battle against a British tabloid.
Almost everything he had built. But the real question is, was any of it actually true? Or was there something more to the story? Let's find out in today's video. Johnny Depp never planned to become an actor. At 16, he dropped out of school, not to chase fame, but to chase music. He played in bands, moved from place to place, trying to build something that never fully worked out. Acting wasn't even part of the plan. It was only through Nicolas Cage that Depp was introduced to the idea of acting. A single opportunity, a small role in A Nightmare on Elm Street. And suddenly, a completely different path opened. But even then, Depp didn't chase fame. He avoided it. While most actors were trying to become leading men, he was choosing characters that felt strange, quiet, and sometimes uncomfortable. Movies like Edward Scissorhands didn't just make him popular, they made him different. And over time, that difference became his biggest strength. Everything changed with one role, Captain Jack Sparrow. At first, even the people making the film weren't sure about Depp's performance. It felt unusual, unpredictable, even risky. But the moment the movie released, everything changed. The audience loved it. Jack Sparrow became one of the most iconic characters in modern cinema. And just like that, Johnny Depp went from being respected to being unstoppable. Movie after movie, success followed. His collaborations with Tim Burton created characters that felt completely unique. And at his peak, Depp wasn't just acting in films, he was defining them. But while the world saw success, things behind the scenes were starting to fall apart. Depp's lifestyle became extremely expensive. We're talking about multiple luxury homes, a private island, rare art collections, and a full-time staff that cost millions every single month. At first, it didn't seem like a problem until it was. Financial issues started to surface. His business managers claimed his spending was out of control. Depp responded, accusing them of mismanaging his money. What followed was a legal battle. Messy, public, and damaging. And for the first time, people started to see cracks in the image of a man who once seemed untouchable. Amber Heard filed for divorce and made serious accusations of domestic abuse. The story spread instantly, across media, across social platforms, everywhere. And within months, Johnny Depp's reputation took a massive hit. Studios began distancing themselves. Major roles disappeared. He was removed from projects, including the Fantastic Beasts franchise, for years. Depp remained largely silent, while the narrative around him continued to grow. But behind the scenes, something bigger was building. A legal battle that would eventually be watched by millions of people around the world. When the defamation trial finally began, it became one of the most followed cases in modern history. And slowly, something unexpected happened. The narrative started to change. As more evidence came forward, public opinion began to shift. The same audience that once turned against him started to support him. And when the verdict was announced, it marked a turning point. Not just legally, but publicly. For Depp, this wasn't just about winning a case. It was about reclaiming his story. Since then, he has slowly started rebuilding his career. New projects, new opportunities, and a gradual return to the industry he once dominated. His journey is no longer just about success. It's about resilience, about pressure, and about what it really takes to come back when everything is on the line. Because in the end, this story isn't just about Hollywood. It's about how quickly everything can fall apart and how difficult it is to stand back up when the entire world is watching. And in Johnny Depp's case, the story isn't over yet.